Welcome students. We are discussing about a sensitive issue which impacts many of you, which means students and many other people who are involved as stakeholders in it. Yes, we are discussing about the malpractices of examinations in various forms. We are here to discuss about the impact this law, the new law which has been passed, Public Examinations Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024, and its effectivity that could prevent malpractices hereafter. So without wasting time, let's get into the topic. If we can look at the provisions of this act, the first provision is about definition of fraud or definition of malpractice or unfair means. It defines a malpractice of examination as tampering or leaking. Tampering or leaking, three. First one is question paper. The same tampering or leaking, answer sheet or key. And the third one is about tampering with computer networks. So I think it's clear about what actually malpractice or tampering with examination is all about. If it's clear, the next provision in this act is about who else could be booked or convicted from this offense. So the first person would be, or first stakeholder would be people who actually helps or facilitates leakage or tampering. So people who help or facilitate leakage or tampering are those who are involved. It can be one or more people. Second one, those who benefited by malicious or bona fide intent. So malified or bona fide beneficiaries, which means those who were ready to take undue advantage of that leaked paper or computer network tamper. Both of them would be punished. And the third thing, this is an interesting, the agencies which conduct the examination, can they be asked for accountability? For example, as the papers of NEET UG or UGC NET was leaked, or any state PSCs leaked, can they be asked to be accountable? The answer is yes. They can be asked if they cover up or if they don't openly admit the mistake and try to cover it up. So agencies which conduct examination. So these people are held accountable and could be booked under this act. So as this is clear, now let's move on to the other provision. What is the punishment that is prescribed as part of this? So the first punishment is the people who are involved in it even before this act was enacted, those beneficiaries will be barred from taking examination. The second one is imprisonment. Imprisonment up to 3 to 5 years. And this would be the discretion of those adjudicating judicial body. And the third one, this is interesting because they need to pay 1 crore of fine and plus cost of free examination. So if you understood this, then the final thing would be about who will be implementing this. So the implementing ministries So the implementing ministry is Ministry of Personnel. So if any other ministry is conducting that examination, probably this law can't be applied there. Only those ministries where Ministry of Personnel is involved. It can be UPSC, it can be any other state PSCs, or even the competitive examinations like NEET, where it is responsible for human resource development and also personnel required for personnel required for administration when recruited. In that process, if any malpractice happens, it will impact the whole administrative structure and the human resource available for the country. So they produced a gazette which helps implementation of this act. Hope regarding the malpractices, your sensitivity is addressed with this act, and this is important for examination as well, because it's about the very stakeholders who are taking examination. I think today you got a better information about a particular act. Another day with better video, I'll be back before you. Till then, thank you.